YouTube. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? My God. Y'all see how tiny this room is? Now look, we back in this little tiny room that I so-called call my bedroom, right? I know I shot a video of me sleeping on the floor in here, but it's actually my office. So if y'all haven't figured it out by now, I actually got this waterbed installed today. See, it's a waterbed, right? It's full of water, full of other things. Got it installed today. Very comfortable, right? It's good for other things too, but anyways. What y'all don't know about this office, let me tell y'all a little story, right? Used to work at FedEx. Used to unload and load trailers. I was probably making 100 to 150 a week. Behind y'all, we got my laptop and my computer. Over there, we got the big screen with the PS4, PS3, my Xbox 360, Xbox One, all that. This is gonna be a little crazy story. Might be unbelievable, I don't know. But I used to work in here, man. I used to make a lot of money in here. Used to make a lot of money. I ran an eBay store right here with the money that I earned from going to FedEx every night. Not every night, but Monday through Friday, right? Package handling 101. Talk to y'all about investments. Investing, finances is what, like, I don't know, 90% of the entire world suck at. Finances, investments. I don't know what percent of people that watch this video invest. I'm just gonna say 0. Check this out. I made $100 to $150 a week at FedEx, right? I used to come home to my office, which is this little tiny little space right here. Big tax write-off, right? I used to claim this is my workspace, so it was a big tax write-off when I was running my eBay store, because you gotta pay your own taxes, man. When you run a business, you gotta pay your own taxes, man. I used to get a 1099 miscellaneous income form, and everything was a tax write-off, man. This space was a tax write-off. Anything I ate in here was a tax write-off. When I did my advertisements, YouTube, freaking Facebook advertisements, affiliate marketing, AdWords, everything was a tax write-off. My PlayStation was a tax write-off. Freaking my TV, the internet, the cable, my cell phone, my laptop, my computer, the mouse, anything in this room was a tax write-off. And I used to pay like 0% in taxes. I didn't pay the government anything in taxes, right? But anyway, when you're an owner operator, you know what I'm saying, make sure you freaking well, I ain't gonna try to give y'all no advice. Y'all know what y'all doing, right? I ain't giving no advice. I don't even know what I'm talking about. When the trucking and eBay is two different things, right? I'm just telling y'all from my experience. But anyway, I know y'all want to know what I used to sell on eBay. I ain't gonna show you everything now, but this is the last thing that I got from my manufacturer in China before I quit selling. But check it out, this bag is straight from China. Now before I show y'all what's in the bag, it's my PlayStation 4 controller. Check it out. See them trigger buttons back there? Broke. Analog is kinda beat up, especially if you play Call of Duty a lot. But check this out. I found a way to turn it into a business. No, I said, let me rephrase that. I used to play Call of Duty, right? I found a way to turn this little controller into a business. Tell y'all what I did. I figured, man, if my trigger buttons was popping out, I figured everybody else's trigger buttons were popping out. And going out to buy a new controller for like, what, $60? It wasn't worth it. $60 for a new controller. So what I decided to do, they had a manufacturer in China make these right here. These are trigger buttons for PS4. So it's like the actual replacement buttons. I got a manufacturer in town to remake them. Let me just open up one of the bags so I can show y'all. Get on up in now. I gotta cut my nails, man. Anyways, I get this whole bag for probably like $2. It's like 100 trigger buttons in there. See, they all, it's like a whole lot of them. They come about 4 a bag. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. They come with the springs too. So what I did was, after I got the bag from China, went on eBay, opened my store, connected my PayPal account, filled out all the forms, everything that was necessary. If y'all want to know what I'm looking at, this is what I'm looking at. This is why I'm never looking at the camera. It's like a double take, so I'm kind of watching myself on this camera off to the side, and that's why I look like that's why my eyes are like all the way off focus. But yeah, I turned that PlayStation controller into a business. So check this out. It cost me $2 for that bag. Now keep in mind I was making 100 to 150 a week over at FedEx, and FedEx ain't really that stable when you're a package handler. So I used to come home with that check, and I used to buy things. I used to just try things, cause not everything turns profit on eBay, but this right here turned a lot of profit. I used to sell. Let me pull it back out again. I take 2 of these trigger buttons and sell them for $5. $5. Now, if this whole bag, it probably it's probably got about 50 in here right now for $2. So it was probably costing me like, I don't know, 5 cents a trigger button, maybe. But anyways, I sold 2 for $5. Now, why am I telling y'all this? Check it out. If I get this bag for $2 and I sold just 2 trigger buttons, two triggers. See, I'm missing 2 trigger buttons, right? I'm only missing 2. I used to sell 2 of these for $5. Now, why would somebody buy the trigger buttons over a brand new controller? Would you want to pay $60 for a brand new controller, or would you just want to just buy the trigger buttons and be on your way? You'd be all good and merry. Well, hey, guess what? Everybody came to my store, they bought the trigger buttons. I used to make all kinds of money. I need to install the trigger buttons in my controller. But anyways, so yeah, I turned the little money I was making over at FedEx into a little business. I call it investing. That was my first real investment. You know, I took some money, I took a little small check and turned it into something I was probably making about $100 to $500 a day off of just selling trigger buttons. That wasn't the only thing I was selling. This is the only thing I'm going to show y'all, because if you want to know what they're going for now, just go to eBay, type in PS4 trigger buttons. I'm pretty sure there'll be other people on there selling trigger buttons. You'll probably see like 2 for $5, 2 for $3. I don't know what they're going for now, but hey, you can make a lot of money on eBay. But that brings me to my next point. I use FedEx to invest in my eBay store. Now, of course, the workers at FedEx didn't know that I was making like 10 times more than them. I mean, sure, yeah, I was making the same check as they was, but on my tax return, it looked way different. I like made so much way more money a year than they did. Crazy, right? Them was some good times. It was some good times. They was working like slaves for $100 a week, because they didn't know what was they doing. See, that's what matters is, what do you do with your money at the end of the week? They go to the club, they spend all their money. Me, I come back home and I invested all my money in my own store, and I just turned a big profit, man, big profits. I quit the eBay store and I quit school to come to trucking. I was going to school for free. I was doing computer engineering. Got my own built lab, my own built computer over here. I'll show y'all that in a minute. My camera finna die, but I'll be sure to show y'all. But anyways, came to trucking. Now what am I doing with this trucking money? How can I invest this trucking money to turn an even bigger profit? Well, what am I doing? I put my money in the stock market. Hello, I invested in SPO Logistics. I just invested in GoPro. Well, I'm about to invest in GoPro. No, wait, I take that back. I invested in GoPro, and I'm about to reinvest in GoPro. I believe Friday I put in about 14 shares. I'm not sure if I told y'all that or not. I bought 14 shares at $400. 300 and I think it was like $399 to be exact. So yeah, I bought 14 shares in GoPro. I'm about to buy like a, let me see. Where's my receipt? Check this out. I made a deposit today. See that? I made y'all see the date on there. Look at my bank account at the end, right? If y'all want to write that down. I got like 3 or 4 or 5 bank accounts. But anyway, I dumped like $3,000 in that account, and on Monday I'm gonna transfer that money from that account over to the investors account, and I'm gonna go ahead and invest $3,000 in the GoPro. So I'm just trying to show y'all, man, what I do with my money. I get my money, I invest it. Hey, I invest it, and with them investments, I mean, the investments bring me even more money, so that's why I invest. But you gotta know what you